Okay, we're in the game. And there's fighting going on there. Dagger Wood Island. Not much fanfare.
Greetings.
I'm glad I found you. Of all the other gods, you are the only one I've seen. Regnant pirates attack the island. We must inform the caravan master, Taderas. He is visiting the village chieftain. Find him. I'll return to the wagons to guard them. Cataclysm. My fellow journeyman, we face grave times. Hopefully our master will find a way for us to leave this troubled region and return safely to Alvar. I would not wish to end my life here, even though it is a place of my birth. Hey, Karen Master. Daderos led us here to trade with the Lizardman clan of One Fang for their Tobersk fruit. He has gone to talk with British One Fang, the village leader. Perhaps you should look for him. Pirates of Regna. The Regnan pirates are a threat to the economy and free travel in Jadame. Very few boats ply the sea for fear of being sunk, or worse. When in Ravenshore, I did hear rumors of a small band of smugglers who have been working beneath the notice of the pirates. I wonder how they do that. Our first order of business is to find a caravan master. We'll take the brandy. Oh yes, we will. That was the pulp, not the brandy. We'll take both. Yeah, that's a revealing underwear you have there. Spider thing. Seems a little more fitting to a drow than a necromancer. We'll have to take a look at our spells. Third Eye, yeah, that's a good one. Awaken, not really useful. Reanimate. Allows you to raise a lifeless creature from the dead, sort of. The zombie will fight against monsters hostile to the caster until it is killed again, or until the party leaves the map. Zombie will have 10 hit points per point of skill in dark magic, up to its normal maximum. This spell cannot be cast on party members. Creature gets 20 hit points per skill point. What? The description said... yeah. I'm not sure what to think about that. We'll put Wizard Eye on
Yes.
big spell. Take a few potion bottles just in case. I'm not sure we want to do anything with them, but you never know. White barrel, okay. These are stat increased barrels, same as in the previous game. We don't only have 200 gold. We'll go meet the caravan master first. Think about what we're gonna do afterwards. That's a temple. Need a city hall. Clan leaders hall. Brackish One Fan. Welcome to Dagger Island, journeyman of Alvar. I'm Brackish One Fan clan leader. I wished I was greeting you during better times. Mountain of Fire has caused serious damage to my village and its people. Many buildings have been damaged, and the bridges that connect the smaller islands to the main island have been destroyed. Many people are missing or stranded on these smaller islands. We must help them. Cataclysm. In the middle of the night, the ground shook. Flaming rocks appeared from the sky. Many of my people were hurt or killed. Great damage was done to the village. The bridges that allowed travel between the smaller islands and the main island were destroyed. We found ourselves stuck in the main island, unable to reach those on the smaller islands who may be injured. Many family members and friends are missing. We cannot reach the island with the boat's docks, and thus we are unable to send to Ravenshaw for help. We do not even know if any boats survived. A portals of stone. In time long past, my people used the portals of stone to travel quickly from island to island, but we have lost the knowledge of their operation. Only the pair connecting the village to the southwestern field still functions. Now that the bridges are gone, we're trapped on the island. Okay, Frederick Talamir. A cleric by the name of Frederick Talamir has been living with us for the last few years. He has been studying the portal of stone and the outer ruins of the abandoned temple. Maybe he has the knowledge to get the portals working again. Find him and see if he will help you. Yeah. Talamir. Daros. Greetings, journeyman. I have been speaking with Brackish One Fang about the predicament that we found ourselves in. The clan leader may know of a way to get off these islands and return to Ravenshore. Quest. You must find a way off these islands. Someone must take news of what has happened here to our masters, the merchants of Alvar. They must know of the cataclysm and of the Regnan raid. I've written a letter to the merchants of Alvar, representative in Ravenshore, Elgal Fellmoon. We need I explain our situation here. Anyone can advise us on what to do here. It is Fellmoon. Take this to him now. Okay, letter to Elgar Fellmoon about these other topics. The pirates from the dread island of Regna are using the cataclysm and the confusion created by it to aid in overrunning the islands. If they conquer Dagger they can use it as an outpost for direct raids on Ravenshore. The Merchant Council in Alvar must be notified. You must find a way to the boats and fill them. Oh man. It will take several boats to ferry the entire caravan back to Ravenshore or many trips by one boat. This cannot be done until the waters around Daggerwoon Islands are free from Regnan pirates. It is best that you return to Albar until the Council of the Regnan attack. They will send help to rescue us. Balthazar of Ravage Roaming. It was my pleasure to serve under Lord Balthazar. He was the finest herd leader in my tribe's history. Unfortunately, my services were pledged to the emergence of Alvar, or I may have been in the battle where Balthazar fell. As my ability and my axe could have saved my lord, we'll never know now. Yeah, at least now we have some kind of understanding what's going on. This was one of the islands, likely the one where there was a volcano that spouts rocks into the air and they rained down on the island. This is that location. We are a merchant guard, and it's our mission to try to find a way out of here. The tannery. What do we have? We have a stick. Yeah, that's a mighty big stick you got there, miss.
That will be very useful. That will be very useful. It will serve.
That Rose's letter to Fellmoon. Gonna read that. Got Toxic Cloud. 25 points of damage plus 1 to 10 point of damage per skill in dark magic. Lasts until something runs into it. They are too expensive to cast. We could cast it twice. Yeah, way too expensive. We'll try to find the priest first. Talamir. Cannons. They're shooting at the ships.
I've never seen one.
Captain's Reign. Quest. I believe I may know how to stop the destructive force of the Mountain of Fire. I have found an ancient spell that should give me the power to send the Mountain of Fire back into the sea. To complete the spell, I need an ancient relic called the Idol of the Snake. With this item of power, I should be able to complete the spell. More quests, we'll take them. Grandmaster Regeneration. That's the expert teacher, yeah, that's good. That's good to know that's the master teacher. This is great improvement over the previous game. There were no record of expert teachers, so it was very painful to try to go through every place to get them. But here, if you find one, you get all of them at the same time. Telomeres out. What? I don't have time to talk now. I need to pack some things and leave. A portals of stone. Ah yes, the portals. I have been studying them and the lost culture that built them for years. They were built by the civilization that had its day long before the lizardmen came to inhabit these islands. They were a means of instantaneous travel between the islands. Sadly, the power stones needed to operate them are in short supply. Cataclysm. First night of the Mountain of Fire, I went to the beach to see if I could see anything of its eruption. I cannot be certain, but as the volcano continued to erupt, I thought I saw earth elementals roaming the lava-encrusted base of the mountain. Hey, this is too soon to come here. We're not going to drink anything or drink the barrels, drink from the well, anything like that, until we have some kind of team together. Frederick Telomere. That rude man, he's more concerned with the abandoned temple than he is with the life that goes on around him. My Granda warned him that the temple is a place of great evil. He never listened. Now Granda isn't with us anymore, and we have no one but Brackish One Fang to remind us of the past. I will ask about the quest. My brother East-Shrek, the Tongue, went to check on the Tober's plans on one of the lesser islands. He has not returned. I am afraid that he is one of those stranded by the cataclysm. He may even be hurt. If you were to fix the portal to stone, he would surely be able to return and we could get help to those in need. Find him for me. Can we now talk to him? Ah. Oh. We're missing something. Is there a journal? There's a quick save. And there's the spell. Okay. Notes. Day of the current quest. Deliver letter. Bring his on the Dagger Island Temple Idol of the Snake. Find East Shrek, the Tongue. That's an interesting name. Okay. Yeah. Where can we? I'm trying to find a button that allows us to. Okay, it's this. See the quests immediately. Auto run. Quest. There is one prophecy, the prophecy of the snake, that I have been unable to find a copy of. I think it may be most revealing about the future of Chachamir. Frederick Telomere, the cleric, has told me of the snake ruins and of the abandoned temple. He is in agreement with me that there may be a copy of this prophecy somewhere in the temple. Could you find it for me? This is adventures in that you can hire new people here.
Welcome, adventurer!
Currently there's a vampire and a necromancer. Hires a necromancer. Does it cost? I'm not that interested in the vampire, but it would probably be a decent secondary healer. So not at all a bad option. I'm not really sure it's a good option either. Any more quests? Expert Air, Master, Grandmaster Air. Okay, what skills do you have? He's level 5, I'm level 1. Okay, Dark Air, he has them all. I think we'll take air and water, so we'll have to take fire. I'm not sure earth needs to be taken in that sense, so you could take dark too. You'll have to see about that. Who knows how to ID items though? That I'd definitely like to have someone with 100% chance of IDing them. Expert leather. And you can see them on the map here. Just click on them, expert leather, expert air. So it's very fast to go through what kind of trainers you want. Sell Tobersk brandy. Oh yeah. That's about 500 gold for us. Grandmaster spear. Quest. Yellow fever is a very crippling disease that pops up every few years. Usually we arrange for medicine from the mainland, but now that the bridges are destroyed, no one can make it to the docks. Here, take these scrolls of cure disease. Maybe we can at least prevent an epidemic. The 6 huts on the outer islands are infected. If the teleporters between the islands are repaired, you can take these scrolls to the huts. Fortunately, you will have to find 3 more scrolls in your travels. Okay. Fearsome fetishes.
Find relics and curios!
Not that impressive of a haul.
The finest potions available.
An alchemist. And store. These cures and curses. Is this it's likely a
Tombs of knowledge here.
learn skills? Fire Earth learning. Yeah, we can't really afford to buy skills. Or spells for that matter.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
Ugh, play Archomage. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm not gonna play any Archomage until I get a quest that has to forces me to do it. Arithmetic expert. And someplace safe.
Crier service.
Snake with gold. In we won't be needing that for some time. I still want to talk to try to get the cleric to join us. We're in deep trouble if we don't get some kind of a healer. We'll try to reach the temple as soon as possible. What do I actually need to do? I think I have an idea. I need to... yeah. Take this crystal to Frederick Telomere. I know that it has something to do with the portals of stone. Perhaps he can tell you how it functions. Yep. He just didn't talk properly. And I'm still not gonna go through all the wells and barrels. Power Stone. So, clan leader One Fang gave you that power stone he was holding on to. It will power the portal on the southwestern tip of the island. To use it, hold an image of the stone in your mind as you step into the portal. Join. You know, I have a power stone that will activate the portal to the abandoned temple, and you have one that will allow us to reach the island where that portal is. If we join forces, we could reach the temple with ease. What do you say? Yes, please. Yeah, solid healer. Level 5. Have all the basic skills, so you really need to worry about yourself. No one has a bow. So that's a bit of a problem. I also have to push quick spells. Vampiric weapon. We'll try to visit the weapons store first. Because you have to have a bow.
I'll ready you for battle.
You also need a bow. It's just that cost quite a bit. One guy would get the skill and the bow. It's a good choice, I think, because these guys can use other abilities.
Yes.
Poison spray.
Yes.
So now let's get to exploring. We don't have to do anything to get more money. We can loot the corpses that are left from these guys fighting.
Good day.
Those areas are where occasionally meteorites will fall down, or flaming rocks, whatever you want to call them. So go there at your own risk. Free monies for us.
Hello.
These guys will be constantly respawning. I do want these alchemy reagents. Enemies will respawn too. Yeah. It's sort of a never-ending cycle. Okay, you can return to town. This doesn't work yet. This is probably a healing fountain, since this is the first city in the game. It's gonna be easy healing. Take a little bit of a risk. The reason why I'm gathering these reagents is that there are locations in this game where someone will offer to make you black potions if you have the ingredients ready. They'll offer to make it one of them. So that's what I'm gathering the reagents for. We can get very nice buff for someone early on. A little bit of gold. Very basic armor. Things very basic. We don't have boots. Fantastic. Can keep that hat. Yeah, that's a nice look. More ingredients. I don't really like the look of ingredients in this game. At least some of them, they're very hard to spot from the ground, especially because the pixels sort of leave a little bit. So it's very easy to miss one. I do like more of the kind where they're clearly visible and separate from the grass. An expert disarm trap. Yeah, the vampire might know how to do that. Also, a black elf would be even better. Itch. Mastery Grandmaster. Alchemy Grandmaster. Pistol, potion of pure speed. Perhaps you can bring me the basic ingredients for a potion of pure speed. With them I can make this incredible potion and finish my studies in alchemy. I will reward you well for your assistance. Brilliant. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Excellent, excellent. Expert bow. Okay, someone gets a lot of speed. I'm not sure which one to give it to at this point. Adds 50 to permanent speed. Yep. Very, very useful quest. I hear that yellow fever is once again spreading to the people. Usually the water supply here on the main island is the primary source of the disease. We used to get an anointed herb potion from the mainland when the disease popped up. Without access to the dock, however, we cannot get this needed cure. If you find a way to mainland, perhaps the smugglers of Ravenshore have the cure. If you can procure the anointed potion, turn to me with it. So it's different from curing people, it's treating the entire cause. Master identify item. There's one point of bad UI design in this game, and if you'll notice, this in the right lower corner there's the close button. It's in many Windows, but yeah, close. Here's the problem. here is a dismiss button. So you're sort of trained yourself to click here, and suddenly it's a huge no button in the even when you're looking at the inventories. So that's a crappy thing to do. Very bad, very bad. It's not exactly. It's very likely that you'll at some point click on it. You don't want to. We have a little bit more money. We could get some more. We could get bows for everyone. At this stage of the game, it's actually probably preferable to casting attack magic because they're so weak. For
I've
you,
never seen one
Admiral
before.
Clausewitz. You don't really want to engage them now. I think it's a quest sometime later to kill all these
Someone else
captains.
should look at that.
Let's try this. Oh
A tough
yeah,
opponent.
it really isn't.
A tough opponent.
You just suck so badly.
I've never seen one.
A tough opponent.
Buccaneer.
An unworthy opponent.
We'll burn through all our magic.
I've never seen one. A scratch.
We need to use spare spells. Do we? Yeah, I don't have enough magic to do that
I've
though.
never seen one.
You probably do. Yeah, you can cast Toxic Cloud 2 times. Toxic Cloud. Sunk into the ground. That's got to be tough. Detect life. Good selection of basic spells. Heal
Let's use it.
Heal is probably a good choice here.
You'll pay for that.
Why should I know?
Took your worst.
Don't die. Yeah, flawless victory.
Ha
Campfire gains you food in this game, apparently. A lot of money. Yeah, we can definitely buy bows, do some trading. Cure disease. We needed to get 3 more of those. That's 1. Cure disease. That's 2. Fireballs, torchlights. Real rubbish. doesn't really matter. It's enough of a gold to allow us to buy necessary upgrades and skills. Ooh, yeah, now you're looking classy. Those are actually
I've
attackable
never seen one.
units even now, but they're very tough to beat at this time, and it's totally unnecessary. I'm sure you could do it, but why bother? Okay, we're gonna go back. We want everyone to have at least a few more skills, bows for everyone, and more skills for the main character. She's the one who's really in trouble here. The enemy is overwhelmingly powerful. The problem here really is that some of the enemy units on either side might decide to run away.
You'll pay for that.
And if that happens, they might have trouble respawning, because they only respawn when every single member of the initial spawn will be dead. So if someone runs, for example, into the city, these guys will come after it and they'll slaughter everyone in the city. Hey, where's the weapon store? Good of a skill do you? Leather armor, recovery penalty eliminated, so that's not a bad choice. Probably the best armor a wizard or a necromancer can use.
I'll ready you for battle.
Bow. Buy those. What specials? No. One more bow. We'll give it to Julia, because she has less spell points. Who are you again? Devlin. Julia, Devlin, and Frederick. Ah, Devlin is
The finest potions available.
in a much more preferable position. Alchemy. What we really need to do now is buy her merchant.
How may we serve?
It'll save us
Walk
a
ahead in peace.
ton of money. Be a bit careful here though. Might as well sleep tonight. Cover our magic now. Let's drink from the wells first. See what happens. Fountain. Life. It's nice, but that's not good enough. I need magic points. Drink from the wells. So we want. You'll sleep. It'll eat. Sleeping costs in a tavern like 2 gold pieces. That's nothing. We can just go up there and do one course and that's it. After that,
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
no, I don't want to say that. Disarm trap would be a great thing to have. I think we'll take the vampire with us. We can kick her out of the party later on. But for now, we need the disarm trap ability that she'll likely bring to the party.
Welcome, adventurer.
No, she doesn't have that. But what she will probably have is ability to train it for some decent amount of level. I doubt Necromancer can do it, or Rick. Okay. Archer is the Grandmaster, so Ranger is probably the Master. So someone still needs to live that expert. Yeah, I think that's probably her. We'll be wasting, in a way, 500 gold on her. But that's not too big of a deal. Again, we'll just have to run around a little and we can regain that money. So there's no point making too much of a fuss about it. We do need to
Have a
regain.
seat. We'll be right with you.
That seems to be a bit too loud.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you. Enjoy your room.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. The vampire turns into a bat when she's sleeping. Okay, we want to reach the southern Dagger Island southern tip. To reach the portal we need to go to. There will be a fight there, and I'm sure we can handle it. Our main... Crap. And that's our death cutscene. Fat guy going around hitting people still alive in the head with an axe. Someone collecting things. Collecting the loot afterwards. Yeah, once again you cheated death, we have nothing. Lost all our gold, armor is broken.
I can't repair
I've repaired it.
Can you repair that too? Please be able to
I've repaired it.
Oh, that's great. But we basically were broke anyway, so that didn't matter much. But I could smell that. I could smell it. Immediately after I went for the bodies. Yeah, you got the feeling something's dropping on us. But you're a little bit careless at this point, because you really have nothing to lose. My only mistake was dodging in the wrong direction.
A tough opponent.
Desertman Sergeant.
A tough opponent.
Why should I know?
Okay. Let's proceed. There seem to be the
This could be tough.
weakest version of these. Something's wrong. Something else must have. Didn't we have a Oh. I'm pretty sure I bought the bow. Perhaps I didn't. Ah. Pretty sure I bought it.
Too easy.
Okay. We'll use the heavy guns.
You'll pay for that.
Ah. I can't. Better heal her again.
There's some power.
Yeah. We're spellcasters aren't too big on taking damage. They go down so quickly. Vampire ability, life drain. Vampire heals 1/3 of the damage done by life drain.
The spell is set.
It's not a powerful attack spell, but it's something. One thing to keep in mind, or an eye out when you play this, is you have a description every time your center cursor sees something like here, palm tree, flower. You want to keep targets. If the first letter of that is capitalized, you might want to try and click on it. There are some secrets hidden in standard locations. You really don't. That's, I think, the only indication that something's abnormal about them. There are a few other secrets too. I recall one of them, one tree, but that's about it. The secret will produce a guaranteed relic or an artifact, or a random one, and it doesn't generate the relic when you find the secret. It generates it when you first arrive at the map. So it's you can't sort of if you don't know about it in advance, you can't just load the game and see if you can get another relic if it's something you weren't that interested in. If you know such places in advance, the first time you enter the map you have to go and check it, then reload the map entirely and search it again if you want something different. This is not something we will be doing, but it's sometimes good to know these mechanics. It's more of a thing if you solo these games, so you want to take advantage of all the advantages you can. Shriek the tongue. This was one of our quest objectives. Rovnags. My brother Rovnag lives! You have repaired the portals of stone. Must return home to him so that we can plan our family's survival. The Fishner Tomb. Expert merchant. Yellow fever. Yeah, we gave him a cure. Cure disease scroll. Expert body magic. Another scroll lost. Expert blade. And another 3 more remaining. This is the Temple Island. should be buildings here. Yeah, those three. This game of might. Failed, 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 failed. Hello, Beaver. Expert bodybuilding. Arms master. Hello, Beaver. The yellow fever epidemic is over. Thank you for your help. One quest is done. Now we'll go visit the temple quickly, and then we'll probably head back to the city. We have a decent amount of gold to spend. It's a fire-resistant pedestal. Take that. The reason why we want to visit here first is because I know you can get an extra character here. Abandoned Temple. History holds that lizardmen temples of this period were guarded by traps and not monsters, but then to make of the reptilian slithering receding into the darkness. Yeah.
Let's go in.
Simon Templar. Hello. Someone else who seeks a way of this accursed island. My name is Simon Templar. I found my way in this temple as I was told it was the way out. Let's travel together. Yeah, join. Yes.
Now we can rest and regroup.
Yeah. Also cast Featherfall. The reason I'm casting Featherfall because I would take damage from running down those stairs. Now we have the basic party together. We'll dump the vampire at some point, but we have 2 necromancers, 1 cleric and a knight. I'm not sure what the 5th character will be. We have a lot of magic power. It might even be a cleric or a 3rd necromancer. At that point, tanking damage will become a huge problem. So I'm not totally fond of that idea. Another knight, or very likely a dark elf. That would be nice. So 2 necromancers, a cleric, a knight, and a dark elf. It's still very heavily magic focused group. It's got our stats here. White is luck. No, you will be kicked out of the party. You won't be taking anything. Blue. Okay, now we can return. We need to buy some skills, buy equipment, things like that, before we go to the temple. It is somewhat of a challenge. Definitely you have a chance of dying there if you're careless. If you don't rush it, take things carefully, probably won't have too much trouble. There's also a random element involved, so if you get bad luck with what gets spawned there, you could meet your end. They don't have any tick points left. Ah, yeah, the lizardmen haven't spawned here. Hopefully now they'll respawn. The only reason they would not, yeah. Some of them respawned. Okay, let's take a look. You have the bow. 2, 3 guys have a bow.
I'll ready you for battle.
Crap. Yeah, you don't need to learn the bow. I don't want to waste money on that thing. Let's see if we can sell something. What armor do you have? Plate. Yeah, he won't be needing any equipment from us. He probably has the best equipment we have. Need to buy leather armor for her. Yeah, definitely need to do that. As nice looking as she is in that outfit, she won't be surviving very long without some kind of more practical armoring. I think we'll dump our strength with the guys who actually have a chance of doing some damage instead of trying to divide it equally among all characters.
We got your gear.
Huh. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Purple, that's speed. Who has a strong speed? I think we'll let Julia drink it. The reasoning being we can't get rid of her. No matter what, she'll be always in our party. Although we only have one knight, one physical damage leader, so he should be very fast. Yeah, he looks like a madman though. So, good for the character or good for the party? Huh. It's not quite so simple. Luck permanent. Okay, what are our luck tags? 17, 17, 16, 17, 16. Any more barrels? One has a decent luck. Stats are okay. Skills are starting to be okay. Accuracy, well, you need you are our main damage dealer in that sense. Yeah, not getting anything from that. Someone does need the disarm traps ability. And it needs to be expert very likely. So that's 1000 gold down the
Buy me
drain.
relics and curios.
Select 15 temporary.
tombs of knowledge here.
Selling the disarm.
Have a seat. We'll be right with you.
Ah. Do you know any? Do you know it at all? Yeah, expert level. That's the one thing we want you in our team. Learn it to expert, and that's the only thing you need to do. After that, I think vampire ability maybe. Simon Templar. Maybe bow even into expert or bodybuilding expert. Have to see what kind of expert trainers there are on this island. Same with the other guys. We don't intend to come back anytime soon once we leave. This would be a chance to get Earth Magic Expert right from the start. Leather Expert would be a good thing too. Same with here. We can afford at least a couple of level ups already. But I think yellow, white. Yellow goes to you, white goes to you. And that's it. Is it empty? Yeah, we'll go to the training center.
In for some training?
Arms master bodybuilding. Definitely nice abilities to have. At least take the bodybuilding for now. And then
In for some training?
trade.
Good job.
Yep, take the arms master too. What skills do you know? Okay, it's not that important right now, and we're ready to go and start exploring the temple now. So let's get to it.